Have you ever whispered to yourself at 2 in the morning, "Tomorrow I'll change everything. I'll wake up early. I'll fix my life"? You feel that spark of conviction in your chest, the kind that makes you believe you'll finally turn everything around, until the morning comes. The alarm goes off, and instead of rising, you hit snooze. Once, twice, maybe 3 times. And by the time you finally get out of bed, the world is already loud, messy, and moving faster than you can catch up. You pour your coffee, open your phone, and before you even realize it, you're already behind. That was me, for years. Trapped in that endless cycle of intentions with no action, of wanting change but never creating it. Until one morning, I tried something different. I started waking up at 5 in the morning. Not for a challenge. Not for a week. Every single day. And what happened over the next few months completely changed my life. See, waking up at 5 isn't just about time. It's about control. It's about reclaiming the part of your life that the world keeps stealing. It's about starting your day with intention instead of reaction. When you wake up before the world does, you step into silence. The kind of silence that confronts you with who you really are. No notifications, no noise. Just you, your thoughts, and a decision to lead your life instead of following it. The 5 a.m. hour became my reset button. A space where I could design my day, sharpen my focus, and prepare my mind for everything ahead. It taught me that peace isn't something you find. It's something you build, one early morning at a time. The first change I made was simple. The way I woke up. I used to jolt awake to the most violent alarm possible, heart pounding, adrenaline rushing, already in fight or flight mode before my feet even touched the floor. It's no wonder my mornings felt like chaos. Then I replaced that noise with a sunrise alarm clock, the kind that slowly lights up the room, mimicking the sunrise. That soft glow told my brain, it's morning, you're safe. And when I opened my eyes to light instead of noise, something changed. I woke up calm, not panicked, present, not reactive. Then came the simplest but most powerful habit. Before checking my phone, before brushing my teeth, I drank a full glass of water. Sometimes with lemon, sometimes plain. It may sound trivial, but after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. That glass of water jumpstarts your brain, your metabolism, your digestion.
It's a small act that sends a huge message to your body. You are alive.
You are in control. Then I moved. Not to the gym. I didn't have time or equipment for that, but just to move my body. 10 minutes of stretching. A short walk outside. The point wasn't performance. It was activation. Moving in the early morning releases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that signal energy, clarity, and satisfaction. You don't need an hour. You just need momentum. That's what most people miss. The secret isn't in a perfect workout. It's in proving to yourself that you can follow through. And if you've ever wondered why you still feel groggy after 8 hours of sleep, here's why. Your body hasn't seen sunlight. Light is the switch that tells your brain, it's time to produce energy. So I began stepping outside as soon as I woke up. No headphones, no scrolling, just me, the morning air, and silence. And in that silence, I found something I hadn't felt in years. Peace. It felt like I was finally living my life, not just surviving it. By 5:45, while the world was still asleep, I sat still. No phone, no distractions, just breath. I used to think meditation was a waste of time, something for people with too much of it. But after a few weeks, I realized how wrong I was. Meditation didn't make my problems disappear. It just made me stronger than them. I became less reactive, more centered, more intentional. There was finally space between my thoughts. Just 5 minutes of silence each morning changed the way I processed everything throughout the day. Right after meditating, I picked up a notebook, nothing fancy, just a plain journal, and wrote 3 things: what I'm grateful for, how I feel right now, and what I need to focus on today. That's it, 3 lines. Yet that simple act rewired my brain. It reminded me that most of us live on autopilot, reacting, scrolling, stressing, chasing. But when you write, you take the wheel back. You tell your mind, I'm not drifting anymore. I'm driving. Then came the most transformative part, personal growth. By 6 a.m., the world was still silent. My phone was off, and in that rare golden hour, I opened a book. Sometimes it was philosophy, sometimes self-development, sometimes biographies of great men who turned pain into purpose. Reading at that hour hits differently. The words don't just go into your head, they go into your soul. There's no noise, no competition for your attention. It's just you and the knowledge that could change your perspective forever. Some days I'd replace reading with learning something new. A few minutes of Spanish, a video on filmmaking, or even journaling in another language. The goal wasn't perfection. It was evolution. That's what 5 a.m. gives you. Space to grow before the world steals your focus. It's not about doing more. It's about becoming more. By 6:30, I had already moved my body, calmed my mind, and fed my spirit. Now it was time to prepare for the day. I made breakfast. Not a sugar crash in disguise, but real fuel. Eggs, oats, fruit, water. Not because I wanted to be a health freak, but because energy is strategy. If your mind is the weapon, food is the ammunition. After eating, I'd open my calendar. Not to get overwhelmed, but to prioritize. What's the one thing that truly matters today? What can I eliminate? What would make today a win? I wrote it down. Simple, clear. Then I closed my eyes for 30 seconds and visualized it. I pictured myself walking through the day with calm confidence, making decisive moves, staying composed when things went wrong. That short visualization set my mental GPS to success. It told my subconscious, this is who we are today. And your brain believes what you repeatedly show it. But let's be real, the process wasn't perfect. The first week was brutal. My body screamed for sleep. My mind begged for comfort. Every cell in me wanted to quit, but I didn't, because I knew that every transformation begins with resistance. The hardest part of any habit isn't the doing, it's the beginning. That's when discipline matters most, so I made things easier for myself. I prepared my clothes the night before. I kept my phone in another room so I had to get up to turn off the alarm. I created a simple checklist so my mornings were automatic. I used upbeat music to boost my energy. Small systems that removed excuses. Because success isn't built on motivation. It's built on systems that make discipline inevitable. And if you're thinking, why wake up early at all? Here's the truth. Don't do it just to copy successful people. Do it because your future self deserves it. Think 6 months ahead. What would your life look like if you spent 2 extra hours each morning in silence, clarity, and progress? You'd have more peace, more confidence, more self-respect. You'd stop running from the day and start owning it. But here's the catch. This routine only works if it works for you. Don't copy mine. Design yours. Maybe you start by waking up 15 minutes earlier. Maybe your 5 a.m. is actually 6. That's fine. Consistency matters more than perfection. And remember this, sleep comes first. Waking up early means nothing if you're exhausted. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is non-negotiable. If you don't rest, you'll crash. So protect your nights as fiercely as you own your mornings. You can also personalize every step. If yoga isn't your thing, dance. If journaling feels strange, record a voice memo. If reading bores you, listen to an audiobook while stretching. The goal is alignment, not imitation. And most importantly, transition gradually. Don't jump from 8 a.m. to 5 overnight. You'll burn out. Start small, stay consistent, and let your body adapt. Remember, discipline grows like a muscle. Slowly, painfully, beautifully. After months of this, something remarkable happened. My external life hadn't changed much. Same job, same responsibilities, same world. But internally, everything was different. I had time to think, space to breathe, energy to create. Problems that used to drain me became challenges I could handle. My anxiety quieted. My focus sharpened. My mind stopped running from itself. I realized that waking up early wasn't about the hour on the clock. It was about the person I became in that hour. Someone intentional, someone disciplined, someone unshakable. And that version of me started showing up not just in the mornings, but in every part of my life. So here's the truth no one tells you. Waking up at 5 a.m. won't magically fix your problems. It won't make life easier, but it will give you the one thing you've been missing, the space to finally face them. It gives you clarity to see what's wrong, time to fix it, and strength to follow through. That goal you've been avoiding, you'll start it. That anxiety you've been drowning in, you'll begin to master it. That feeling of being stuck, you'll finally move forward. Because this isn't just a morning routine. It's a decision to stop living reactively and start living intentionally. Every early morning is a declaration that you run your life, not the other way around. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just listen to this and nod. Take action. Tomorrow, set your alarm 30 minutes earlier. When it rings, don't negotiate. Get up, drink water, move your body. Breathe deeply, reflect, learn, prepare, build momentum before the world even wakes up. Because those quiet hours, before the noise, before the notifications, before the world demands something from you, that's where transformation begins. That's where character is built. And that's where your future self is waiting for you. So choose yourself every morning. Because your life isn't waiting. It's 5 a.m.